Hey everybody, Satoli here with History in Your Own Backyard. Today, I'm in South Central Indiana, and I'm in Jackson County. It's a pretty big county, lots of bridges out here, and the most famous bridge probably in the nation is the Medora Covered Bridge, right behind me. This is the longest historic covered bridge in the nation. If you have ever been to the Medora Covered Bridge, let me know what year it was in the comments below. I'd like to know. The Medora Covered Bridge is the longest historic covered bridge in the United States. It's 431 feet from abutment to abutment and spans the East Fork of the White River. The roof length is 461 feet from edge to edge. Built in 1875 by J.J. Daniels at a cost of $18,142, the bridge only took 9 months to build. Before it was built, people crossed the river by ferry. The bridge was scheduled for demolition when the new concrete bridge was to be opened in 1973. Fortunately, it was given a stay of execution by then Governor Whitcomb. However, when the new bridge opened, the covered bridge was closed to vehicular traffic. The bridge was restored again in 2011 the way it looks today. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below what year you visited the Medora Covered Bridge. I'm doing some research on this. Thanks! It was built in 1875, and there were longer covered bridges built, but they're gone. They got washed away or destroyed. There was one actually right up the river from here that was longer than the Medora Covered Bridge. But we were supposed to have somebody from the Medora Covered Bridge Association to come out today to interview, but the individual, he's sick, he couldn't make it, so we're going to wing it. I'm pretty familiar with this bridge, somewhat. I've been coming out here for over 25 years now. It was bypassed in 1972, and it was rehabbed, I think, in 2011. Cost over $1 million. So I want to show you something. Nick, the guy that we were supposed to interview, he was telling me that aside from some of the well-known aspects of the bridge, such as it being the longest, 433 feet, I think. Hang on a second. I've got my paperwork here. But anyway, he said aside from all that cool stuff that everybody knows about, he discovered that this bridge was actually somewhat prefabricated. He said that he found boards, and we're going to try and see this if we can, or go down and check it out. He said there are boards underneath it that are actually numbered. And he said also the stones for the bridge abutments have initials inscribed on them, and that's how the stonemasons were paid for every stone they, I guess you'd say, crafted for the bridge. They'd put their initials on there, and then the company would know who to pay for that particular stone. So let's check this out, see if we can see what Nick was talking about. because I didn't know anything about the boards or the stones. And I'm sure it's going to be kind of tough to find these initials after all these years. Dang, I wish Nick was here to show me this. He was pretty excited about it last night when I was talking to him. But I don't see anything. Maybe he can send me some pictures and I can include that in the video. Well, actually, would that be an initial there? J and a 6 or whatever? I don't know. You have to look pretty close to see this. Come on, Nick. What are these initials? He said he found them on 5 or 6 stones. But Nick's been all over this bridge. He knows it pretty well. I don't see it. Alright, I'll get in touch with Nick and have him send me some pictures. So anyway, he was saying about the boards, or the wood, it was numbered. I don't see that either. So this bridge was rehabbed in 2011. It was in pretty rough shape before that. I discovered it, I don't know, mid-90s? Early 90s. And it was in rough shape then. It was obviously closed. And then a group of people got together and pressured the state into restoring the bridge, which they did. Like I said, they spent over $1 million restoring this. It was a pretty intense project. Let me go over to the other side and see if I can see any initials on the stonework or in the any marks on the boards. So if you look up there, you'll see a peg on the bird truss arch. That's where they ran electric through many years ago. That or phone wires. There's another electric peg right in the center there. So like I may have said earlier, I knew guys that mentioned that they remember driving across this bridge in the early 1970s before it was closed, and even back into the 1960s. And back then there was still a fair amount of covered bridges in the country. There's another peg up in the center. Although I don't know how many covered bridges have been lost since the 1960s, the late 60s. Yeah, that's 50 plus years ago, so I'm guessing there's probably been over 100 covered bridges that have been lost over the years. I know I'm seeing at least one every year that goes down, the ones that I'm familiar with. Okay, let's go down under and see if we can see anything. It's beautiful out here. If you ever get the chance to check out the bridge, or if you're ever in the area going cross country on Route US 50, the bridge is only about 5 miles off of US 50. Definitely worth the extra time. Okay, let's see what we got here. I thought he said that they were marked left and right. I don't see anything though. And then I think he said that he saw this on other covered bridges in Jackson County as well. Oh well, let's go check for initials on the stonework. Okay. See an H up there, but not quite sure if that's what he was talking about. Let's see. If anybody watching this film knows anything about this, about these initials on the stonework, please mention it in the comments below. Another possible H. Possible C, maybe? Maybe? No. I don't know. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Up there, there's a W chiseled into that. And then right next to it, there's an H chiseled into that one. And then, I think we got it. And then up above that is a JK. And above that is an A that's upside down. And next to it is another A. Ha! I think we found it. I think we may have found it. Okay. How cool. I'll double check with Nick and make sure that that's what he's talking about. Cool. Huh. Well, let's go out to this pier. We're kind of a distance away due to the water. But let's see if we can see anything from the shoreline. Let's see. I see an H up there. Yeah, H in the fourth layer down over to the right near the post. This river, the Whitewater River, it floods on a pretty regular basis. If it gets cloudy, it floods. It's not unusual for this route, I think it's 235, to be closed because it's underwater. So anyway, stop out, check out the bridge if you get the chance. There is a bridge longer than this, a covered bridge. It's up in Ashtabula County, Ohio, but it's not a historic bridge. It's a modern bridge. As a matter of fact, I think it even has a concrete floor to it. But this is the oldest historic covered bridge in the United States. Yeah, there's I see another H, the fourth tier down over by the left side of the bridge. And then there's another H. There's quite a few H's up there. I think that guy did a lot of work. Huh. Okay. Cool beans.